Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be episode 9. We're getting a 2-for-1 deal today, this Friday. So I'm gonna actually let a few more people come in, or let people come in, because it's only one person here. And I'm gonna get my iPad back up to the new Diary of a Nail Tech. Okay. All right. And I actually went to go grab some water as well. Okay, hello. Welcome back in. Welcome back in. Hey, Erica, Jeannie, Nikki, Alicia, Belinda, welcome back. So, this episode is, hey, Kai, welcome back. This episode is going to be chair hopping because, like I said, I had 2 topics I wanted to talk about and I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to talk about, but the tip thing was a big one for me. But this second one is also another big one for me. So this one is chair hopping. Now, actually, let's do this. Let's start it off with you all. What do you define as chair hopping? Because our definitions could be different. Like, do you think chair hopping is when a client comes to you one time, then goes back to their regular person the second time, and then comes back to you when it's convenient for them? Or is chair hopping when they came to you one time just because they wanted to support, and they have a regular nail tech that they go to? So yeah, so let's dive into that. Let's pick everybody's brain. What do you define as chair hopping? And then I'll tell you what I define as chair hopping. Yes, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you. Someone that is never loyal to any tech. Okay, when you go from nail tech to nail tech, all that and above. Okay. Oh, I like that. All right. So my definition of a chair hopper is everything I just said. It's almost like you being available when they need you, instead of being that loyal client and actually coming back for their services when they are supposed to. Okay. So I think the chair hopping is, one, you already have a nail tech that you go to, but you might have seen my work on either Instagram or TikTok, and you want to book an appointment, but I already know that you have a nail tech that you normally go to, but you want to support my business, which is okay. I appreciate that, and I hate to say it like this, but I will gladly get you on the books, because again, I'm not turning down any money as a business owner, and also this is how I feed my family. I'm not going to turn down any money unless you're disrespectful, right? We kind of talked about that. But if you want to come to me one time, but I know you have a nail tech, okay, no problem. But if you constantly do it to me like that, you're a chair hopper. And if you just come to me one time, or you send me a message and say, hey, were these acrylic nails? Can I just soak these, or can I just pop them off? So that's an indication that, one, you're not going to come back to me because you need to get your nails done, and you know you do. It's 3 weeks. But you're asking because either one, you want to just pop them off yourself, or you want to go get your nails done. So like sometimes I feel like clients give themselves away. I don't care for chair hoppers. I ask the client before they come to me, when was your last nail appointment? Okay. If you have a regular tech and maybe they go out of town or are booked, of course, choose someone in the salon, but you don't go to Amy in Florida and Shelly and then now you want to go back to right? That's just ridiculous. Then if I ask them, they are planning to go back if they say no. Okay. Yeah. So again, I'm me speaking for a nail tech. Now, granted, I know this is not my primary source of income, but I'm going to allow that person to come get their nails done. Now, if you don't come back when you know you're supposed to come back, or if you sending me messages saying, are these okay to soak off, or do I have to take them off? Like, I mean, you kind of giving yourself away. So I know you won't be back to me. And actually, I have had that done to me before, which I get it. I get it. Sometimes you might come to me and I might be too far or out of your area, which is normal. It's normal. Like some people might want to come and support your business, but you are maybe too far out of the area and they were willing to come that one time. So I don't know. I feel like if you are going to come to somebody to get your nails done, you need to make sure that that's your forever home. Now, I'll give it to you the first round. Like, you may not know how I do with your nails. You might not know if I can slay some nails. But, I mean, obviously, you've seen pictures on Instagram or TikTok or videos or whatever. And you kind of see the type of work that I do. So, you should know before you even sit in my chair if you think that I can do, you know, your nails. But, I don't know. It's just... I get it. It's like no loyalty, right? But also maybe what people could do, or nail techs, is offer a loyalty card. I actually provide that. I don't even know if I still have one up here. I do. I do. So I have what we call a loyalty card. After they get 10 services or 9 services, the 10th one is free. So just a little bit of incentive for your clients to keep coming back and to keep spending money with you, you know. Yeah, you could do something like that. What about people that maybe get their nails done a couple of times a year? Well, I wouldn't call them a chair hopper, as long as they keep coming back to you. But I feel that if they go from one place to another, then I would think that that would be considered chair hopping. Oh no, Nay. I'm praying for everybody's safety. Oh no. I do not like tornadoes at all. If we get some here in Chicago, I wouldn't even know how to act. Baby, don't let it thunderstorm too hard. I'm in the basement because we have trees over here. So yes, but I am praying for your family. Ooh. Yes. You know, I've seen there will be bad storms on the horizon. Yes. I know it's April, and you know, April showers bring May flowers, so we are overdue for some rain. So yeah. Does it take them a year for them to circle back around to your chair, or are they only getting their nails done once a year as a treat? Right. That's what I was pretty much saying, is like, if they only get them done every so often, a couple times a year, and still by you, I wouldn't consider them a chair hopper. They just may do it sporadically, or maybe for an event. Like some people don't get their nails done until they need to go somewhere, or a dinner date, a graduation. Yeah. So yeah. I'm by the Chicago Outlet Mall, and we have one touchdown close to here. Okay, I know exactly where you're at. It's like the Aurora Premium Outlets. That's the one you're talking about, right? So yeah, but please stay safe, everybody. Okay, yes. Oh, nice to have a fellow Chicagoan in here. Yes. Okay, so do you all consider it chair hopping because you go to different people in one salon? What about that? What do you all think about that? Okay, I'm going to answer your question. How do you handle clients like that? Okay. So I would handle a client and pretty much one, first I'm going to try to get them back in my chair, right? I'm going to try to get them back in my chair to be like, hey, so who else do you go to? Now I'm going to start picking your brain because I want you to know that I know you have a nail tech that you actually go to, right? So I'm going to be like, so what makes you keep coming back to me, right? What makes you keep coming back to me, and how's your other where else do you go get your nails done, and how good of a job does she do, right? So now I'm going to start asking these questions to see what it is and how could I not trying to say take you from her, but how could I keep you coming back to me? Now, for one, I don't want to fight over no clients, right? It's all room out here for all of us to eat. And yes, I do get it that it's based on the client. So if I could try to get, you to come steady to me, I would be okay with that. But if I can't, then I'm going to have to let you know, or I'm going to ask you, so do you plan on going to her and me at the same time? Like, I'm going to probably say it that way. Like, or what was the reason you couldn't get in with her this time, right? So I'm just asking questions to find out, as bad as this is going to sound, why are you coming to me? Because you have a nail tech that does your nails. So, yeah. So I'm going to start asking questions. I'm going to be like Inspector Gadget because I need to find out either one, can I take you from your regular nail tech? Are you looking to come to me as your permanent nail tech? Why couldn't you get in with your original nail tech that you're here now in my chair? So I'm asking these questions, and if they don't want to answer, it's okay. But at least that way it'll give me something to think about. Like, okay, well, they just coming to me because maybe they didn't pay their deposit to get in with their original, nail tech, or they didn't book on time, or maybe their nail tech did a design they didn't like. Like, I think every nail tech has a one-off. Every nail tech has a one-off where they feel like, oh, I could have done so much better, or you were nervous as you was doing the set and just didn't know what you were doing, or you was just putting some stuff together. So we all have one-offs. Well, let me say not we all, because I have a one-off every so now and then. So I can't speak for everybody. So I guess I'm just going to ask those questions. No, because in some salons, they place you where the availability is. Correct. It depends if your nail tech is always busy. Maybe that's why I don't take clients. Oh, no. Yeah, it does open up a little bit more when you actually do have outside people. No more than 2 people, but that's my opinion. Maybe it's because I worked in a salon and it was frowned upon. Okay. Okay. Maybe a main person and a referred backup. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. And that's what I'm saying. That's why you ask all those questions. I think that would be really, really good to ask those questions to your client. Like, so where do you see yourself? Are you going to come to me? Do you just need me when, maybe your other nail tech can't do all this extra stuff that I can do, um, you know, I'm not trying to say we do content, but when they see all the nail polishes on the racks, like, oh my God, they have so many different colors, and my original nail tech don't have that. Or, oh my gosh, she made a 3D flower. My nail tech don't know how to do that, right? So it could be some things that might draw you in to that person. But I do feel like everybody should be treated as a human and not to feel used. I'm gonna hit that with air quotes. Not to feel used that someone is just coming to them because it's a one-off, right? So I won't be setting your car on fire if you know, that's some Chicago stuff. I won't be setting your car on fire if you booked and busy. Please don't. Because I won't have to come find you. That was me because when I used to get my nails done, if the person I usually go to was busy, I'm going to the next available. And I get that, right? Because we trying to get in and out, right? We don't want to be sitting, you know, waiting on our regular person. I get it. You know, who may have somebody still in the chair, and you may say, well, you know what, let me just go to them because I got to get home, I got to make dinner, I got to get the kids together, or I got to get home, I got to do this, I got to go to sleep, whatever. So I do get that, Nikki. Kai says, would you consider it chair hopping if you go to someone different because they have a distinct style that you're looking for occasionally? Yep. I actually don't know much about the nail tech world. Oh, it's okay. I'm talking for nail techs and nail enthusiasts. Like, I do know some people who do take clients and they are not a licensed nail tech. And I have done that before I went to go get licensed, but I typically tell my clients, hey, I'm not licensed yet, so if you would allow me to practice on you, that's fine. I have no problem with that, but I at least want to let you know I'm not licensed. So I would give them the heads up with that, because you don't want a lawsuit if you actually do cut someone, maybe give them an infection. Like, I never really realized how important it was to go to school to learn about disinfection and sanitation and, you know, how can you clean up a wound if you cut somebody? How can you stop the bleeding? Like, all that stuff is essential if you're going to work on actual, I don't want to say actual people, but clients. That's important. And I didn't think about that. But yes, Kai, that's what I was saying. Like, maybe your original nail tech don't know how to do all that fancy stuff. So, you know, it could be many reasons why people chair hop. And sometimes I want to ask a few of my clients, why did you chair hop? Why do you chair hop? Like, do you see me as just someone you can come to regularly? Maybe my prices are higher than what they normally go get. Could be. Because I do all the extra, I try to keep up with the trends. So I'm going to give, like, if you tell me to freestyle, I'm going to freestyle on some stuff that I've seen as a trend, right? I'm going to give you multiple colors. I'm going to give you 3D. I'm going to give you some charms. Like, you telling me to freestyle is exactly what I want to hear. So, yeah, it could be different stuff regarding that. So, when I went to my 25-year class reunion, I won 7 free basic hair appointments, but I still took my daughter to our regular hair care specialist. I felt funny going in there with a new cut. I did tell her. Okay. But I mean, you won that. So that was like out of your control. You won that. So, oh yes, I think education license, so I don't take clients because I don't want to ruin anyone else's realness. So I just do press-ons. I understand. I understand. I think it's honestly about convenience. Yes, and I would say that it's the client's convenience, what works for them. So that's why I think they chair hop. Not a lot of clients, and I shouldn't say not a lot, but they don't understand the loyalty. I probably have like 3 loyal clients that come to me, and then some that have come to me, and then obviously me and them follow each other on social media, and then I see them with a new set of nails, and I'm like, I ain't do those. So, I mean, I get it. I get it. It works best for them. And I think that's just as a nail tech, we are always going to go right to people's hands. Like, if we see a client and we know that they come to us, our eyes are going to dart at their nails. At least for me. Let me just speak for me. I know if I seen somebody that's a client or not a client anymore, I'm going to dart. My eyeballs is going right to them fingernails. Okay? I'm not going to say nothing, but my eyes is going right to the nails. Am I wrong? I mean, hey girl, right there. That's where it's going. I'm sorry. That is. Or like if I get on a FaceTime call with you and I see you got different colors on your hand, I'm looking at them colors and then I'm going to go back to looking at you. That's it. And then I'm going to say what I got to say in my head, but just know I know. And you know you know. So yes, that is the first thing. Yes, that is the first thing we do. I can agree with that, but I can appreciate my loyal clients because even if I'm not available, they wait for my availability. Yes, that is definitely a loyal client. And also, being loyal will also get you in probably on a time when you probably don't want to do no nails. I know I've done that before. They'll say, well, can I come at 8 o'clock at night? I'm trying to get into bed at 8 o'clock at night. But because you come to me so often, you know what? Come on. I'm going to make an exception for you because you've been so loyal to me. I get it. Things happen. You may work late. You may get off late. You got to go to therapy or something. You get out of there. But those little things, they matter. So you always want to take care of your loyal customers. Yeah. Yep. I look at Andrea's nail whenever she pops up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we always looking at everybody's nails, especially if you know you, like, if your family knows you do nails and they should come to you, it's like, now, girl, who did those? Right? Or you can do a slide. Hey, girl, your nails is cute. Just so you know, I can see your nails. So, there. Yes, Alicia, I feel that, girl. I do nails on myself and my sister. That's only because she wants me to. Yes, practicing on family is a good way to start off doing nails. What I mean by that is I believe the majority of people will go wherever they can get in or what is locally available. I also think a lot of customers are seasonal and don't wear nails consistently in general. Okay? Yep, I also offer perks to my loyal customers. They get in before anyone else. Yep. Right, 8 p.m. No, I like morning appointments. Right? Right, I get it. So, you know, sometimes you may not want to do it. Or maybe it's I don't know if you all do take appointments on Saturday or would. Because, you know, sometimes they might be your off days. And they may say, well, can you squeeze me in Saturday? Or better yet, Mondays. Let's do Mondays. Because typically, Mondays, the barbershops and the nail shops are closed. So you might have that loyal client who say, well, I really need an appointment for Monday because Tuesday I got somewhere to go. Da, 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 da. And you may be like, you know what? Come on. Just because you've been so loyal to me. So I give them a free service on their birthday or half off. It depends on what's going on in my life financially at the time, but I give them something. And I like that. Yeah, or even if, you know, just as a token of appreciation, you know, give them a few free charms. Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but our charms don't cost that much. But yes, you should charge per charm, per finger. But, you know, sometimes giving little freebies is a sign of appreciation. Who don't like free stuff? I do. So, yeah. I mean, that's definitely a good thing to do, Jeannie. I like that. Y'all like something free. 2 charms. I don't know, $5 off the nail service. You know, something. Yeah, I agree. Obviously, you know, don't break your pockets with trying to give out free services every single time, but you know what to do with the clients that consistently come to you. So, yeah. yes, I do agree that it keeps them coming back to you, but I don't want them to think that they're gonna get something free every single time that they come back to you now. That's what I don't want. So I got a living to make, and I still need to charge you. But don't worry, you know, I'll circle back around in a few times. So, you know, yep, yep. So you can, yep. That would not be a bad thing. But yeah, again, telling a chair hopper, I know you chair hop. You could say it in plenty of different ways. Hey, I like your nails. Knowing that you just didn't come to me, right? So you could just, or heart their picture. They probably gonna be like, dang, she done saw my nails. Right? Like, it's little ways that you could let them know, I see you, in a good way, right? You want them to go continue to get their nails done. You want them to feel pretty. You don't want them to have bare nails. I mean, only because I work a lot. But wait, it was Lena when we had our swap. She said, I ain't want to get on here with no nails. So, you know, looking all crusty. Did she say that? And we was like, so what you trying to say? And we all was like, we ain't got no nails on either. So, yeah. But, yeah, you want people to continue to go to get their nails done to feel pretty, or, you know, just needs to go get them done. So, you know, oh, bald-headed, yeah. Yep, that's what you said. But, of course, we didn't take it like that. So, it was real cute. So, yeah, I do get that. Would you mind taking a client on a day off if they're neurodivergent? It depends on the client. It depends on the client. Like I say, if it's a client that just comes to me once every blue moon because her client is, I mean, her nail tech is busy, I really have to think about that. And then I have to make that decision. But I guess it's easier for me to say that because doing nails is not my primary source of income. So it's hard for me to say that. I don't want to miss out on no money, but I want to stand on that when I mean business. Like, I know what you out here doing, and I know you just went to go get your nails done, and I'm not somebody to be playing with or toying with. So oh, okay. Would you mind taking a client on a day off? Again, I think it just depends on the client. Like, if you are a loyal customer of mine, I might say, yeah, come on, right? Or depending on the time of the day, like, hey, I got to go run here, I got to do this, but when I come back, maybe about 4 p.m., you think you can make that? Like, I would kind of throw it back in their court to let them know, like, hey, I did have something planned today, but, you know, I can squeeze you in at this time. And that's another one of my topics, squeezing in people. Like, do you charge for a squeeze in? So, yes, yep. I don't create on the weekends no matter what. Sometimes I have to put things on hold because I have a Mora. Yeah, I get it. It's to each his own. You got to do what works for your business. So if weekends are your days off, then you stick to that. If they are your weekends and you feel like you could, you know, get some work done and you have time to do it, do it. I mean, if you get, just think about it. Even if you don't work weekends, this is just a suggestion, not saying you do it or anything like that. If you don't work weekends, that's cool. You don't work weekends. But what about, like, how a client would feel if they got their package early, right? So sometimes you got to think about, like, man, I know she didn't work on weekends, but look, I'm getting it by Tuesday. And I know she said originally I'll get it by Thursday, right? So sometimes that may also be a good promotion for your business, because then they might say, well, oh, I thought I was going to have to wait till Thursday to receive this resin piece, but I actually got it Tuesday. Shipping was real quick. Like, she got on top of that. So, you know, it's just to each its own. You have to do what works for you, your business, your lifestyle, your family, all that. So, yeah. That's a great question, Jess. There are people from all walks of life that, yep, people coming to work with food. Ooh, yeah. Now, I mean, sometimes I can't control my clients, but sometimes they come to me sleepy because they just got off work, but they ain't want to miss their appointment or cancel their appointment, which I appreciate. But them sleepy clients be moving too much. Like, I'm trying to have your nails crispy and you up here giving me the bob. Sometimes I be wanting to say, ma'am, wake up. I feel you should charge an extra fee for accommodations. If someone really wants what you have, then they should pay for it. Yep. Some people need special services, especially when they have disorders. How do or would you handle a client that is on the spectrum, suffers from anxiety or disabilities? I would talk with them and ask them, how do you feel? Is there anything that I can do? You know, let me know how I'm doing. Are you okay? Like, trying to be comforting, trying to be accommodating for them, like trying to find out what I can and cannot do for them. But I would definitely service them, but take my time, especially with those people that have extra needs. So yeah. It's because of the fumes that I don't. It's because of the fumes that you don't create on weekends? Or is it, or it's, I think you said you have a Mora on weekends. That's why. Clarify that for me, please and thank you. I have had them sleepy heads. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's my mom. No matter what I try and do her nails, I'm just like, go to bed. I ain't fussing with your hand. Yeah. So I mean, I get it, and you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe what you could do is give them a pillow. So instead of them bobbing their head forward, you know, let them go ahead and rest that hand, so we don't have to worry about them shaking. You know, so it's you could do different things. Put that in the chair. Put that on a chair. You know, you can find ways to accommodate. So yeah. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I don't have a problem with chair hoppers. I just feel like don't take advantage. You know, because I'm being nice trying to service you, but also I'm also trying to get this money from you. But I don't want to feel taken advantage of. Like, so yeah. Kai says, I applaud all of you lovely ladies who work with clients in person. Sounds like there are a lot of challenges. There are. It also just depends on the client. You get good clients, you get bad clients, so it just kind of depends. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, some more is here. Absolutely, I get that. I get that. Yeah. Yeah, again, you got to do what's best for your business, for your family. So if Amora is there every weekend, then of course, absolutely not. So you know what you're doing. Yep, every profession definitely has its ups, challenges, yep, and rewards. That's why I started doing my own. Okay. Your hairstylist charged for squeeze-in, so why wouldn't you? Absolutely. So that's what I'm saying. There's a charge for everything. Your time is valuable. Your time is valuable. Simple. Charge your worth. Charge what you're worth. So yeah. What other questions do you all have for me about chair hoppers? let me throw it back in you all's court. If you had a chair hopper and you knew you had a chair hopper, what would you all do? You all heard what I would do. I'm gonna let them know I see that they chair hopping. That's me. For me, I don't pour after 4:30 just to clear the room house Monday through Friday. Okay. It sounds like a plan. Yes, I see. I just want 3 regular clients, honestly, to have balanced my money on spending on products. I don't want to deal with people. Just give me 3 faithfuls. Okay. Yep, it's all a preference for everybody. It is all a preference for everybody. Like I say, we don't know if people work full-time jobs, if this is like a part-time thing, are they using it just for extra income? Do they want to support their spending habit? You know, like it's a lot of things. I will now do my list and may reconsider this client. Yep, I said I'll talk to you offline too to kind of figure it out. If you kind of want to go into detail, it's totally up to you. But yeah, I mean, don't lose no money over something small, is all I'm saying. Now again, if she's being disrespectful, all that, like, yeah, immediately termination. But if she's losing a few nails because she's rough on her nails, and we all know there's some rough people out there on their nails, but think about it. If she is rough on her nails, I'm not trying to say it's her problem, but it is her problem. You know, you prep very well. You use the top tier products for adhesion and bonding and all that stuff, right? You know, you lay your acrylic or polygel or whatever medium well, and it's just not working for her because she's rough. Okay, come on, come back. How many nails we use? We lose 3. Okay, 5, 10, 15. I'm just saying, $5 for a repair. It's just a quote. That's $15 plus the nail art you have to redo, right? Like, I'm not trying to say we want to continue to get people for their money, but you are a business. This is how you make your money. This is your bread and butter. So yes, but we'll talk about that. And Erica says no, Jeannie, she got to go. Okay. I would agree though. I have a couple of press on sales here, which works for me right now because I do have a separate full-time job. Okay. Okay. Hey, Queen Sapphire, how are you? Thanks for joining. Depends. If they tried someone and it was bad, then okay. If not, tell them that they will need to come with no nails or will have to pay for a soak off. Okay. Yes, because I work out. Nails is my outlet to relax my hobby. Yep. If there's an issue of aggression and disrespect behavior, that's another subject. Absolutely. That's why I said if the person is being disrespectful or saying some unnecessary things, automatic termination. Goodbye. So, but I guess that's just for me. That's just me, okay? My opinions. Like I said, if I'm gonna hit you up though, Jeannie, to find out about your clients and try to help, but you would ultimately need to make the final decision, right? Because I have my opinions. We all do things differently. We're both nice, you know, so we just have to make sure we standing on business so they understand based on what it is now. We standing on business to make sure that they understand I'm a business owner. I got stuff to do, so I need to make sure that you are going to be loyal, you're going to be here, da 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 da, all that. So I'm making it for her. She out. How you gonna make that for her? I mean, again, like I said, for me, I wouldn't, only because I'm speaking for me. It depends on what it is. And only because I know I work a full-time job, losing a client, okay? Because I have income, right? I have income. This is like a hobby for me. I love, obviously, taking my clients as well, right? So, I mean, it's not just a hobby. I love to do nails. So, but yes. Okay, no worries. I'm gonna have to go to Hell's Kitchen on this situation, Jeannie. Oh no. I appreciate the advice with chapstick. Yep. Well, enjoy. But yeah, I do appreciate all of you for tuning in to this live again. Again, I'm gonna try to bring back these Diary of a Nail Tech videos every Friday or Saturday, because I do have a few more topics to talk about. And again, if you have not seen my previous Diaries of a Nail Tech, I do have a playlist. Go check those out. I love to do these videos because I have experiences with clients and also topics of questions, because it might be something I want to get you all's feedback on how to handle it, because sometimes maybe I might not handle it the right way, even though I think I am, but maybe it's not the way to handle it. So it's a good outlet to talk about these. Oh, Erica, well, thanks. I'm trying to bring them back. Uh-oh. Did I miss him? Oh, no, Queen. I hope you get well. This was so insightful. It was great to hear everyone's thought. Yes. I love when we can all come together and talk about different topics, and no judgment, because we all have different opinions, and that's just what it is, you know, and it's okay. We all can agree to disagree, and we just move on. You know, it's no hard feelings. So I love it. Or be like Zule, she's only taking long nail clients. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, yeah, you could do that too. You could take short nail clients, long nail, medium, basic, you know, set clients. Maybe you just want clients who gonna let you do freestyles all day, you know. So yeah, I agree with that. I find this helpful and informative as a business owner to cover topics that affect us when it comes to customers in general too. Yes, wonderful. I'm glad you enjoyed. Just say working over other people's work could compromise your quality of work. Yep, and overall nail health. Absolutely, because you don't know what that person used before you. They could be using, you know, that acrylic monomer that they ain't supposed to be using. So they're using the MMA and they should be using EMA. You know, so it's just certain things. So you just have to be mindful of that. Like, are they using maybe cheaper products? But I guess define cheaper products, because I get a lot of my stuff off Amazon, you know, like I do also get the Young Nails and the Macards and all those good brands, or expensive brands, right? So, I mean, I'm down to try different brands, and I know what works and what doesn't work. So, you know, sometimes you just have to move things around when it comes to your clients. So, but yes. Oh, no worries, Sapphire. Removal charge. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, you charge to remove. Yep. Some people don't offer soak-offs. Some people do. Some people say to come with bare hands. I think actually Jess said that. Come with bare hands so that way I can start fresh. So, you know, the nail tech has all that to kind of think about at their discretion. You know, I wouldn't put soak-offs off the table. That's extra money. Like, you know, but some people don't want to go through having to have them soak, having to, you know, get the acrylic off the nail, then file it down. So, yeah. So yeah. So just different things. So, but yes. But again, thank you all so much for tuning in for another Diary of a Nail Tech. If you have not seen my previous episodes, make sure you go check out that playlist and enjoy some conversations from way back when. Again, it should be 7 more videos before this one. And of course, we did episode 8, which was about leaving tips. It's called Why You Tipping. And I'll see you all next week, Friday or Saturday, for another topic. And maybe what I'll do is make a post too, to see if there's topics that I don't already have written down. Like I said, I have 7 additional topics ready to go. So I think I got some for a while. But yes, today we got a 2-for-1. So thank you all so much for this. And I do appreciate all of you. This is great info, not only for nail techs, but for anyone that's in a business. Absolutely. Thank you, Biscuit. This was very informative on many levels. You're welcome, sis. So and simple. Thank you for sharing this. I think this series is great. Got to go eat dinner. Have a good one. Be safe. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks, Nay. Yes, many more to come. I'm glad I caught you live. Now I know the tea. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for tuning in, Kiera. Thanks, Jesse, my fellow Chicagoan. And Erica, thank you, Belinda, Kai. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it. And I will catch you all next time. Bye.